Cameo Elements of Power, released on the Xbox 360 as a launch title. This game follows Cameo, who has been entrusted with the ability of her adopted father to transform into 10 different unique monsters with special abilities of their own. It's important to note Cameo came out a month before Ben 10, just saying, but I digress. This game is filled with all that rare charm we love, lots of strange things going on in this world between monsters and magic. Let's take a look and see what sort of mysteries we can uncover. This is the Mysteries of Cameo Elements of Power. Why is Ortho in the book? Ortho is a wizard who is essentially living inside the Whatnot, which is the book that we carry around in order to prevent the loss of our elemental creatures. Not having this book is why Cameo lost them in the first place. But why is Ortho in this book? He says he's going to stay in it for the time being because we will need his advice. He's not trapped in the book, he just wants to hang out in it. But then, where is he actually? Is his physical body inside this, or is it just his spirit? It seems like maybe he needed to get inside the book to repair the magical damage done from a previous battle, but I actually think he stays in the Whatnot because he's suspicious of the Mystic. They clearly don't get along, but perhaps him being inside the book could prevent her from just taking it. I think him being in the book is for more reasons than he lets on. Where is the Mystic? The Mystic is revealed to be the one who orchestrated the events of the game, pitting sister against sister and family against family. She just straight up disappears. Where did she go? There are rumors online she can be found in several places like the Mushroom Cavern, the Treasure Cave, or in one of these abandoned huts, and she supposedly teleports away to another location as you approach. I love this kind of stuff, so I spent a while searching every rumored location, and nothing. She's gotta be out there somewhere. Perhaps due to the nature of the ending and how she's in this purplish background, which is not too different from Ortho in the book. Maybe she's sucked into her own crystal ball, or even her crystal eye. Knight's helmets. In the treasure cave, I noticed a curious detail. There are these random knight's helmets just sitting on the ground. There were 2 from what I can tell, and they don't really resemble any previous elven knight's helmets. You can't do anything to them and they don't move. But why are they there? It seems like it's to give the appearance of they've been here a long time, but there are no bones or anything around them, aside from the skulls on these wooden poles, and not to mention there aren't any other parts of the armor either. Are these all that remain of knights searching for the treasure? The dungeon door. In the dungeon of the castle, we can see many doors with enemies behind them as well as empty ones, but there's one door to rule them all, and it seems like something is trying to bust through it from the other side. This door is even teased with a secret sign down at the end of the dungeon. What was the original intent behind this door? According to Crafty Malis on a GameFAQs forum, it's an empty room. They've glitched out of bounds and looked at it. Its original purpose was for the expert levels you'd unlock to replay the game, and it would have been presented like another dimension where everything is mirrored and you'd have to fight your way back home. Ancestor Spirits. Once you save the ancestors, they show up in the hub world in specific places, but curiously, when they aren't there physically, their spirits are still there. But you can't interact or talk with the spirits, they just simply show how the character looks and where they'll be. Why is this? Could it be because they each carry an elemental spirit? This gives them some sort of special power to connect to an object, much like how the sprites connect to the elements of power and the Whatnot. The ancestors connect to their favorite or most common place you could find them. Mystic Shopkeeper? I just wanted to add a little idea here. I couldn't help but notice this Mystic has some similar characteristics to a certain Shopkeeper. Both are reported to be super old. We may not see the Mystic levitating, but we really don't see her feet either. She could be like a snake, but do you think it's possible that maybe these two are related, or at least from the same species? The Shopkeeper is known to steal artifacts and things, and by the end, we know that is the goal of the Mystic. It makes one wonder, if we ever see a strange book in Shabunga's shop, we will know this is confirmed. Cameo's heritage. Cameo is stated to be adopted by her family. Her adoptive father, Solon, used his remaining power to steal Thorn, the king of the trolls, and then just seemingly disappeared. His elementals in their sprite form delivered Cameo as a baby to his wife. She then raised her. But if she's not their blood, where did she come from? Was she some random child Solon found in the forest? It seems possible. I also did notice she's the only one of them with tattoos, which is a unique detail. Evidently based on what I found on the wiki, she is the biological granddaughter of Teramis, who was Solon's mentor, and he saved her from the trolls. We learn about this from the Cameo Podcast with Rare employees giving us more of the backstory of the game. The Shadow Realm. There are these wells we need to reach to recover the elementals. As we chase shadow trolls down the wells, we enter into another realm, the Shadow Realm. This realm is where the shadow trolls live, and we also encounter lost souls. The shadow trolls are the former warlords of Thorn. They are cursed to this realm, and the lost souls seem to be just normal trolls, which is why they have light energy and are different. New ones seem to be popping up all the time, and I think that's because of the battle going on up above. They are just constantly being taken out and spawning down here. I noticed the Shadow Realm has tombstones, and I think these must be the graves of the warlords. Much like how the Elven Enchanted Kingdom is above the clouds and almost like heaven, the Badlands are Earth with various climates and areas. The Shadow Realm is literally below the Earth. It is hell. Think about it. That means there are several points in the world where you can enter hell. That's a terrifying thought. Banjo References. There are 2 direct banjo references. One, when you enter Creeper's Hut, you can find a radio there, and if you click it on, you can hear an amazing rock rendition of the theme of Banjo Kazooie. Follow that up with an alternative skin of Pummelweed, you can become like the best shaman in-game. These are 2 super cool Easter eggs that definitely had me checking every single alternative skin in the game, but it's the best. Well, that's all I have for you. Thanks for watching. I hope you drop a like to help me spread my content and subscribe so you don't miss a future upload. Until next time, have a good one. Jiggylookback!